Hello everybody, so nice to see you here again. Hey peeps, my name is Lore and welcome to my little corner on the internet. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, and if you're coming back, so nice to see you here again. Long time no see, and when I say long time I mean like long time no see. I haven't uploaded in more like a month and a half or more. I have like about a month left of college, so when I finally have more free time in vacation, I'll be more consistent with the uploads and stuff. But anyways, today I'm gonna be doing the anti-TBR tag. Hello, just popping in because I don't know why I forgot to say this. I don't know where my head was, but the tag was originally created by Nicole from Nicole and Her Books. I'll link the video so you can go check it out. Nobody tagged me, but I still thought that it was going to be something very fun that I could do. Without further ado, let's get on with the questions and I guess the answers. The first question is, what is a popular book that everyone loves that you have no interest in reading? And for me, for this question, I have like several ones. First, I wrote down Bridgerton, the Bridgerton series, that like the book series that recently became a Netflix series. Due to the popularity of the TV show, everybody's like reading the books. And this book series could go into another one of the questions, but I'm gonna talk about that in like when the question arrives. But yeah, I have no interest in reading the Bridgerton book series. I didn't even watch the TV series, and to be honest, I don't think I ever will. Just, it's not something I'm really particularly interested in. I think there are many other books, movies, and TV shows that have kind of like the same Regency feeling and that are better. Another book that I'm not interested in that I've seen like all over BookTube is Nevernight by J Kristoff. I just saw Cindy's reviews from With Cindy, and like from what she said in her video, like the way she summarized the plot, I know it's something I would not be interested in at all, so I'm just gonna stay away from it. Another series that I also saw the review for in Cindy's channel is wait, what was it? Serpent and Dove. I have no interest whatsoever in reading that book for the same, not the same, but like similar reasons to Nevernight. I saw both of Cindy's reviews for those books, and the way she summarized the plot, it's just something I know I'm not going to be interested in, so I'm not going to waste my time reading like 500-page books for like, and that I know I'm not going to end up liking anyways. So the next question is, what is a classic that you have no interest in reading? And for this, I think I'm gonna answer, instead of just one book, I have a specific author, which is Charles Dickens. I have kind of a story with Charles Dickens. I had to read A Tale of Two Cities for my final semester at high school, and I struggled to get through that book so much. It's just the way he writes, the way he describes every little detail in everything is just not for me. And all of his books are pretty long, so I know if I had to get through one of his books and it ends up being very similar to what A Tale of Two Cities was, I'm not gonna be able to like keep my sanity, so I'll just stay away from Charles Dickens forever. Question number 3 comes in 2 parts, and the first part is, what is an author you don't have any interest in reading or just don't want to read? For me, it's gonna be very controversial. It's Sarah J Maas. I know a lot of people, especially everywhere in BookTube, love her books, but it's not kind of my cup of tea. Also, like, her series are super long. Like, I know now the A Court of Thorns and Roses series only has 5 books in it, but like, they're pretty long books, and her Throne of Glass series has like 8 books, I think, and they're all over like 400 pages. I think, I could be wrong, but again, I have no interest in like investing so much time and energy into a series like that I don't like. Maybe I'm not gonna hate the series, maybe I won't hate her books, but then again, I don't think I will love them. So I don't have anything against her. I'm not saying her books are bad or anything. Like, how would I know? I haven't even read them. I'm just not particularly interested in reading them. And part 2 of question number 3 is, what is a problematic author that you have no interest in reading? And for this, I think I'm gonna go back to question number 1, the Bridgerton author. She's known for being very racist, and I do not have any interest on reading that at all. You can probably guess who I'm gonna say next. J.K. Rowling. I'm not interested in reading anything by her ever again. I only read up to book 3 of Harry Potter, and I don't think I'm gonna continue reading the books. I already know pretty much everything that goes on in the story. I've watched the movies, and I know the movies are not like exactly identical to the books, but my siblings have read the books, and I'm pretty sure I know most of the things that happen in the book that are not in the movies already, because we used to talk so much about Harry Potter before. I already know most, if not everything, that goes on in the Harry Potter series, and to be honest, I don't think it's worth like reading the whole series anymore. And I'm just not a fan of her new works, like The Cursed Child. I heard was horrible. I was told the plot and I thought it was horrible, so I had no interest in reading that. The Fantastic Beasts movies, like, I watched the first one and I thought it was okay, but then again, like, I was not really that interested to keep watching them. So I don't know, like, I'm just not, I don't think her work has the same quality as it used to have when she first published the Harry Potter original series, so I don't think I want to continue reading anything by her. And another problematic author I have no interest in reading is J. Asher. He wrote 13 Reasons Why. I just thought, I remember when I was younger, like much younger, like maybe 14, I wanted to read the book because I thought it was so edgy and so cool and so dark and stuff, but then I never got to reading it, and as I grew up, I just realized how problematic the book actually was. I don't think I need to like educate you all on what these authors have done. If you don't know what they have done or what the scandals are, use Google, you can search it up, it's gonna be there. But basically, J. Asher was accused of sexual assault, the very thing he like discusses that is wrong in his book 13 Reasons Why. So that's very hypocritical and that's disgusting, honestly. So yeah, I have no interest in reading any of his books ever. So next up, question number 4 is an author that you have read a couple of books from and you have no interest in continue reading anymore. And I think all of you are gonna know, like, if you've watched my previous videos, especially my INFP vlog, I think you're gonna know the answer for this one, okay? Let's say it all together. Rainbow Rowell. Exactly. I have no interest in reading Rainbow Rowell ever again. Both of the books I've read by her frustrate me so much. Those 2 books have been Fangirl and Eleanor and Park. I don't know, all of the plots for her books just seem really weird to me now. And I don't know, I did not like the 2 books that I've read from her, and I don't think I'm gonna continue to put myself through that kind of pain ever again just to know if like one of her books is worth it. So I'm sorry, Rainbow Rowell, I gave you a second chance and you still failed me, so no thanks. And next, the fifth question is, what is a genre that you are not interested in reading? And for me, I don't think it would be that I don't like to read a particular genre. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I look for books based on like premises and plot instead of searching by specific genre. I do typically read more fantasy and romance, but to be honest, like if I hear about a book and it just seems interesting, I don't care what genre it is, I'm basically gonna read it. However, the genre that I do read from less is non-fiction, basically just because I mainly read for escapism, so I think reading non-fiction just kind of takes away that part of escapism a little. And a lot of non-fiction books are like very educational, so definitely important to read. I just don't typically go to books to get the kind of information that non-fiction books have. I usually just like watch video essays on YouTube or watch the news or like read articles on the internet and stuff. But like, again, it's not that I'm not interested in reading nonfiction, it's just that I mainly read for escapism. Question number 6 is a book you bought that you will probably never read. And for me, I have it right here, is Maze Runner by James Dashner. I bought this back when it first came out. Like all of my friends were talking about it and I really wanted to like read it, but I never got around to it. So then, me being an impulsive buyer, I thought it was a good idea to buy the entire series. Like when I bought it, the 5th one hadn't come out. But yeah, I thought like, well, if I buy all of the books, I'm gonna be more compelled to read the series, which was a lie, because I haven't read any of them yet. And honestly, I don't think I ever will. I don't know, the premise for me just seems kind of boring and repetitive at this point, so I don't think I'm gonna get around to reading it anymore. So I'm probably gonna like get rid of the whole series because I need to make more space in my bookshelves now, so yeah. Question number 7, a series you have no interest in reading, and for me, that is Twilight. Ever since it came out, I could never understand the hype going around it. I never had any interest in reading the books. I watched the first movie, I thought it was ridiculous, and I didn't watch any of the other 4 movies, and still I don't get it. Like, it's not something I'm interested in. I just don't think I'm gonna get around to reading it. My sister read the whole series. Like, she has the books, they're right there, so if I wanted to, I could just pick them up and like read them. But to be honest, it's not something I'm interested in, and I don't think I ever will be. It just I don't want to be mean, but since the beginning I just thought it was really trashy. And I mean, I enjoy the memes going around it, and if you enjoy Twilight either because of nostalgia or because you think it's genuinely good, that's fine, like that's good. Even though I haven't read the books, any of them, and I have just watched the first movie, I kind of already know what happens in like all of the books, so I don't really need to read them anymore, and I don't think I really want to read them, so that's that. And finally, last question, number 8, a new release you have no interest in reading. And I would say A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas, but again, I already said that I have no interest in reading any books by Sarah J Maas, so I couldn't think of any other book, because usually like the releases I'm finding out about, the ones that I've been seeing, I am interested in. So the other answer I have for this question would be Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. I never got around to reading the Shadowhunter series. It wasn't that I wasn't interested in it. To be honest, to this day, I'm still thinking like maybe I do want to read the series. But at this point, like, there are just so many books and all of them are so long that, like, I don't know if I have the energy to read all of those books. I am kind of interested, I just don't know if I'm ever gonna get around to reading them. So for now, for this question, I guess I'm gonna have to answer that I don't have any interest in reading Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. And that's basically the end of the video. I hope I didn't make a lot of people angry with my anti-TBR. So I think like kind of the fun of this tag that I think everybody is aware of is mentioning popular books that are gonna cause some discussions. So I hope nobody is offended by my anti-TBR, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to invite my only 3 booktube friends to try this tag. The first one, you know her, you love her, it's Julia from the channel It's Just Julia. I think I've mentioned her in like every single one of my videos. My second friend is Tati. Her channel is Tati Kandrai. She's a friend that I met when I was abroad, and just recently I found out that she also has a YouTube channel. She makes her videos in Spanish, so if you speak Spanish, go check out her channel. And finally, but definitely not least, is a friend that I recently made through Twitter, and it's been like the very few interactions I've had with her are really fun, and she is Becca. Her channel is Fantasy Escape, so go check out her channel too. But yeah, I encourage you 3 to try out the tag if you're interested, and that's everything for today. Please do consider subscribing and check out my social media, my personal Instagram, my art Instagram. I have Twitter, but I don't really use Twitter, and I have Goodreads. Everything will be linked down below, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Take care and stay safe. See you next time.